We created an AI model that can write viral TikTok scripts nearly 100% of the time, taking crappy GPT scripts like this one and turning them into amazing scripts like this one. All of this in literal seconds, and I can guarantee it's better than any tool on the market right now or any tool that you've paid for in the past. And this is how it works. Before we get into it, guys, here's a quick rundown of what we're going to be talking about today, because there are some things I want to cover, but I know some of you want me just to get straight to the point. So here are the timestamps for each section of the video. First and foremost, we're going to be talking about why you've been scammed by these AI companies that are promising gold with their script writing techniques. Second, I'm going to be giving you guys a comprehensive rundown on what it actually takes to train an AI model to produce good copy. Then finally, I'll tell you guys how we trained it, and I'll give you a little side-by-side comparison with some of your favorite tools that you've probably used in the past. So with that being said, guys, let's hop into it. Now, in the past, growing a personal brand used to take blood, sweat, and tears. Maybe not so much blood, debatably, but it definitely was a lot of hard work, a lot harder than it is now. Anytime you told someone you wanted to be a famous YouTuber or a TikTok, everybody just rolled their eyes. But now, that's changed. As we've become increasingly connected, it's no secret that the commoditization of becoming an influencer or some kind of personality online has exponentially increased. It has become nearly impossible to ignore the power of a personal brand in terms of generating cash flow. Whether you're a big influencer and you make all of your money from sponsorships or affiliate marketing, or maybe you grew a personal brand for your business, driving traffic to your agency or your e-commerce brand or your info product, whatever the case might be. Whatever the case is for you, it's now easier than ever to grow your personal brand, but that also means that it's more competitive, which means that you need to be using any tool at your disposal to get ahead of the competition. And I think we all know this. Now, if you've watched any of my content for a while, you'll know that I am not a big fan of AI script writing software. It is ass. It is, for lack of a better word, piece of crap. But in my opinion, the power of artificial intelligence when it comes to anything related to creative writing is massively underappreciated by the masses, and it's because of these AI software. One of the biggest misconceptions is that AI can't write creatively or it can't write good copy, when that is most definitely not the case. But you have to ask yourself, where do people get that misconception anyways? It comes down mainly to two reasons. First and foremost, you have the AI boom. AI just blew up not too long ago, and with the AI craze, you have tons of tech companies that are looking to capitalize on that as much as possible. With this, you have the shipment of, for lack of a better word again, subpar products. All these products are just reskins of base ChatGPT, which has been trained on a data set of millions upon millions of different copy examples. So of course, it's going to be super generic. Every single day, you have hundreds of these software launching that are promising some amazing result, and you swipe your credit card, but by the end of it, just like me in bed, you're left disappointed, and you get charged by a subscription that you forgot to cancel. On the other end of the spectrum, you have the influencers, these pesky little gremlins that give you these crappy prompts that are promising some amazing result, all so that they can peddle you a course or make some crazy cash off of an affiliate link for a software that is also just a piece of crap. All the time, you'll see them giving you these secret prompts that they use to generate viral scripts, but you'll notice that they never actually use these prompts in the first place. They don't work, and you'll notice that 95% of AI experts are now selling courses on content creation. So that should tell you enough. This is because, you guessed it, they don't know the first thing about training an AI model. And that's where we come in. Let me tell you guys how AI training works and why myself and my two business partners have been able to generate amazing results for our clients and for ourselves in comparison to these AI gurus or other software. So to give you guys a quick rundown, there are three different pillars of AI training. The first is prompting. The second is RAG, or retrieval augmented generation. And the third is fine-tuning. Prompting is pretty straightforward. You know exactly what it is. You give the AI model a prompt and it gives you a result back. Now, there's lots of techniques you can use with prompting in order to get better results, like shot prompting or chain of thought prompting, and there's lots of different prompts that you can manipulate to change the output of the AI model slightly, but it's never actually going to get you 100% of the way. It might get you 30% there. I'm not going to go too into depth about it. I have a whole video going over everything that you guys need to know about prompting in our free Skool group. You can join in the description below, but let's hop into retrieval augmented generation. You might have played around with custom GPTs where you can upload things like documents or PDFs to the GPT in order to train it, but this isn't the whole piece of the puzzle when it comes to training an AI model. RAG basically allows you to upload some kind of file into a knowledge base, and it gives the AI model you up-to-date information to pull from in its generations. I know that was kind of a mouthful and maybe a little bit confusing, but allow me to give you guys an example. Let's just say you have a customer service chatbot for your e-commerce store, right? A customer comes, you just built this chatbot, you uploaded all of your company policies, all of your refund policies to the database inside of this chatbot. Customer comes, they ask, hey, what's your refund policy? I just bought this 35 days ago and I want to return it. Your chatbot will then scan the database that you gave it. It will find information about that refund policy and it will tell the customer, it'll say, hey, our refund window is only 30 days, but if you'd like, I can refer you to someone, blah, 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 whatever the conversation goes on to. But again, RAG, all it does is allow that bot to take up-to-date information from the database that you've given it. The final process of training an AI model, and this is what people don't know about, but it's called fine-tuning. And essentially, this allows you to train an AI model, and this is where the sauce is. With prompting, yeah, you can steer an AI model in the right direction, but the AI model is still trained off of OpenAI's massive data set of millions upon millions of examples. But with fine-tuning, it's like training an entirely new model off of ChatGPT with your own data set. And it completely changes the behavior of it, creating a hyper-personalized AI model that can capture the nuances of the tone of voice that you use, the style of writing, the punctuation you use, the grammar, the way you speak, everything. Now guys, this isn't a video on fine-tuning, so I don't want to go too into depth, but depending on how much data you have, you can pretty much mimic the writing style of somebody nearly perfectly. We've done the same thing for tweets, we've done the same thing for high-converting emails for clients, landing page copy, e-commerce emails, you name it. So with that being said, now that that's out of the way and you guys understand what it takes to actually train an AI model, let's get into the system itself. Now, the first thing that we did was we scraped hundreds upon hundreds of viral transcripts from creators. Crafting a solid AI model takes a lot of solid data. So what we did was we compiled a list of our top 10 favorite creators, and of course, with their permission, we then scraped all of their videos, at least the ones that we deemed worthy of the AI model, I guess. From this, we used a customized automation to download the videos and transcribe them in real time so that we could use the data for the AI model. The second step was building the dataset. Now, you can build a dataset on Google Sheets pretty easily. We built our fine-tuned dataset on a spreadsheet, separating it into 3 different columns: the system, the user, and the assistant, with each row being a different script for the model to train on. From there, we built a custom make.com automation that would crawl every single one of those rows and then convert them into JSON-L to train the model on. Then, very simply, we uploaded it to OpenAI. But we weren't done quite yet. Once the fine-tuned model was done, we wanted to kind of give it a SaaS feel. So with this, we used a software called Airtable, in which we used the interface feature to build a form where we could give it things like the topic and then select which model we wanted it to use, whether that was the extreme one or the more mellowed down version. With this, all we had to do was click on submit and then go over to completed, and it will have the completed script right there. From there, if we're not happy, we can give it some feedback and then regenerate and keep on going. Basically, how this works is once that form is completed, it runs custom script on the back end that sends all of the information like the topic to a make.com webhook and then generates a completion with the fine-tuned model right there inside of Make. And then from there, it just updates the Airtable record. So let me show you guys a little demo. So we are now on the desktop, and I'm just going to give you guys an example of our short-form scriptwriter versus a couple other alternatives that you might find on the internet. So the first one that we're going to be using is called Hyperwrite, and the topic, we're going to be using the same prompt for every single tool that we're going to be using on the internet. So the first one is this TikTok scriptwriter right here on Hyperwrite. I'm going to have it write a script about why you're an idiot if you're not using AI in your business. So let's go ahead and see what it does. I selected smarter. Obviously, we want just, a better script generation, and then I selected short form because that's the idea here. So let's go ahead and do it. Click on generate. Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so not great scripts. Listen up, if you aren't using AI in your business yet, blah, 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 right? All of this BS, it's not that great. Obviously, the thing is with a lot of these softwares, again, they're just reskinned ChatGPT. We're gonna do the same thing on Copy AI. So Copy AI didn't end up working because I am out of words and I'm not gonna pay for it. So I can give you guys an example of what one of the other scripts looks like. So this is a past example. I said, write a short form TikTok script about how to grow on social media. And it said, hey, TikTok fam, are you ready to up your social media game? Let's be honest, guys. If you post any of this on TikTok, you just deserve to be shoved into a locker. None of this would work, right? Then we have GPT-4. We're going to use GPT-4 and we're going to paste that. Why you're an idiot if you don't use AI in your business. We're going to see what it comes up with. Again, guys, this is GPT-4. So let's see. So So the main problem with GPT-4 is it likes to do a lot of this like opening scene stuff. So, hey entrepreneurs, still running your business the old school way? Obviously guys, this is not a good TikTok script. It is absolutely horrible. And yeah, it's not great whatsoever. Nobody's going to use this. Again, if you really want to get the result that you actually want, there's a little bit you can do with prompting to get you there, but it's still not going to be that great. Now let's use our short form script writer. I'm just going to go ahead and paste in the topic there, why you're an idiot if you're not using AI in your business. Let's see what it comes up with. All right, guys. So we have our script right here. It says, if you're not using AI in your business, you're an idiot. That's like trying to build a house with a hammer instead of a nail gun. Sure, it's possible, but it's slow and it's painful. You can use the old way of building websites or just use something like copy.ai. You could write all your emails from scratch, or you could just use conversation.ai, or you could spend hours researching videos and ideas, or you could just use jarvis.ai. It's not about being lazy. It's about working smart and letting technology do what it does best and make our lives easier. So pretty solid script, especially for using the mellow model. Again, it's not using a lot of swearing. It's not using a lot of that type of stuff. I can show you guys an example of what it looks like when it does swear, because it's pretty crazy. I'll show you guys a few more scripts that it's generated. But from here, we can give it feedback, or we can just edit the script right there inside of the software itself. So it's pretty straightforward. And it even referenced other tools, the other AI tools that we've used. It references them perfectly. So let's go ahead and take a look at some other examples inside of the Airtable base. Okay, so this is another script about overcoming fear and doubt inside of entrepreneurship. So it says you're scared, you're terrified, you're second guessing yourself, and you're doubting yourself. And you know what? That's okay, because I do the exact same thing every single day. But the difference between us and everybody else is we still take action despite our fear and our doubt, blah, blah, blah. Super solid script. Let's take a look at a few more. Okay, so this one is personally my favorite, and it's a video script about why Zoro is so handsome. And it says, I'm sorry, but why is Zoro so handsome? Like, what the fuck? Again, fine-tuning is the answer to creating scripts that are actually good in comparison to whatever the heck, ChatGPT or Copy AI are spitting out. So that's just an example of what you guys should be expecting from fine-tuned models. But with that being said, guys, if you want to learn how to build systems like these for yourself, be sure to join our free Skool group down in the description below. There's over 2,000 people who are just like you that recognize the power of AI and automated workflows when it comes to scaling their own business or offering it as a service to others. Inside, we're going to be teaching you guys all of the basics about automation and AI, so you guys will be one step ahead. Actually, I take that back. You guys will be 10 steps ahead of your peers. Or if you just want it done for you, you can book a free call with us down below using the discovery call link, and we'll show you exactly how this works. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like for the YouTube algorithm, and if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another upload. And with that being said, guys, I will see you all later. Peace.